Hey y'all, Kalari here. I'm not going to actually be streaming action because I am on hardcore. This is Kalari in her glorious elven form. Right now on Solona, she is doing a Tiefling Bard life with the Static group because we're just doing it for fun, and she's going to do class completionist, so you're going to see her in different forms, but she will go back to her elven goddess look eventually as well. And this is my hardcore version of her. And I know some people have been giving me the business. Why would you play an elf on hardcore? Hit points, hit points. I've watched people get one-shotted with 1,000 hit points on this server. So you can give yourself all the hit points in the world if you don't have MRR and PRR and dodge and the ability to move and not stand still on this server. You're gonna die. So thank you, Mr. Min Max Build Device Man. As you can see, Cal is 14. She still has both her lives. She's fairly close to getting that third life, and it's because I've been playing smarter. When you don't have a ton of hit points, you have to play smarter. And hardcore is, for me, the ultimate test of how to play smart. And like I said, today I watched a guy with over 1,000 hit points get one-shotted. Now I'm sure he thought that his hit points could power him through anything. But if you're not building yourself to be able to take damage in other ways besides just soaking it up like a hit point sponge, you're not going to succeed in this server. Guarantee you. Because you try to copy the builds of people who actually have put the time and effort in to make builds that can not only get a lot of HP but can soak damage and do damage. It's not easy. That's why I don't try it. I play in my comfort zone. I like to cast. I like to kill it before it gets to me. I like to control stuff. So that's my thing. But this rant isn't about builds. For freak's sake, I don't even care about that. It's about the influx of you need to help people from the people who blind invited me into their guild, which I have no problem with them. They're normally a solid guild. They all know every server. But then you got people spamming constantly. Need opener, need elite, never done the quest. I need you to guide me on elite. That gotta stop. Okay? If you don't know the quest, the last thing I want to do is drag your lost behind on hardcore through Barovia on the lead. And you can get a nasty attitude. You can think, oh, that Kalari is too elitist. How dare she? I seen she was in there earlier and she just doesn't group up with anybody. Heck no, I don't group up with people. I don't group up with people because you say stuff like that. I don't know the quest, but can you bring me through it on the lead? Which means Cal will be doing all the work and probably having to watch your behind as you go try to open stuff or walk face first into a trap. I get that hardcore is interesting. And now that it's open to everybody, including free to play, you're going to get all kinds of players. It's a beautiful thing. But if you're old school Salona like me, you get kind of tense when people are like, I need you to bring me through this on Elite. When most of the time, if I'm running something on Elite, it's a lot easier for me to just do it alone. And it's like I said, I've met so many great people on hardcore. I'm about to go run with a friend right now. I just got to tell from her. But I just needed to get out of my system that hardcore, it can be a teaching server. But if you're expecting somebody who knows the quest to guide you through Elite when you're more than likely going to die because a lot of you don't listen. If I say, hey, don't go down that hallway, traps ahead, and you do and you die, I end up feeling bad. I get survivor's guilt. I don't want to deal with that. This is supposed to be my escape from the real world most days. And a lot of you don't listen and you don't take hardcore seriously. Even when you have skills and you know what you're doing, death happens. Yesterday, I got one-shotted by a giant in Tor. And that's because I wasn't paying attention and I didn't hang back. It was on me. So mistakes happen with knowledge. Could you imagine going into quest without knowledge? And no, I don't want that on me. So this is to the people who keep saying, oh, How dare you run solo on your warlock? You should be helping people out. Thanks, but no thanks. I'll run with friends, and I'll run with my Lost Legion guildies if they need me because I know how they play. But if I don't know you, you can get as snitty as you want with me. I don't owe you my time or attention, especially on my favorite getter. I've got goals, and I can't stand that every night that I'm on my Bard or I'm on Kalari that I get spammed with. If I've hit my goals, I should consider helping people out. I haven't hit my goals, and even if I did, hardcore is not for hand holding. That's all I wanted to say, and if it gets me kicked out, it gets me kicked out. But I needed to get this rant out of my system. Now I'm going to go have some fun with my friends who don't expect me to hold their hands through stuff. Y'all have a good night.